interesting individuals, people who have
Right.
who are people of character, people of substance, who
Right.
have something to contribute to this community of Vibecast.
As if like he's a criminal.
He's, come after the Trishul with for me. It's like seems like you ordered a guy online and then he showed up like in a
Domino's
Yeah.
20-minute delivery.
Let's get to business, guys. Let's make lemonade together.
Business.
All right. Welcome to another episode of Vibecast. Today, amongst all three of us, the regular members, I have an interesting individual amongst us. Here is my man, Holy De Melo. Holy, how do you feel to be on the show?
It feels great. So I have watched one of your episodes and it was pretty fun to watch. So I thought of joining the episode and I thought I can also have fun.
It
Yeah.
looks so fake, man. Did you watch the full episode?
I watched the whole episode. You guys were discussing about cricket and stuff, na?
Did you even like the episode?
Yeah, it was pretty great. Except the part where Catchy was hidden.
I
Yeah.
have the reason we, on
Uh-huh.
Vibecast, we have a policy. We only invite interesting individuals, people
Right.
who are people of character, people of substance, who
Right.
have something to contribute to this community of Vibecast.
Mm.
So,
Mhm.
amongst us, we have
right.
had we have been recording these sessions with this imposter fellow who wears a helmet and tries to hide everything, about himself. One person I haven't been able to figure out who this mysterious fellow is, but he shows up on our
Uh-huh.
podcast nevertheless. I have
Uh-huh.
found out that you have some interesting information about this, interesting individual. Would you like to share some bits about Senior?
Right, right. This dude, he traveled to my hometown. I think probably like 2-3 months back. The guy was so shady. Like his phone does. When I try, like he comes to our home, he asked me not to take his picture, as if like he's a criminal,
Are you saying that
like
Oh,
almost a criminal.
could Catchy be like a smuggler kind of person? But where was he coming to
Yeah,
you?
yeah.
Like, do you want to mind sharing us, like, where were you taking this adventure together?
Actually, we were planning to go to an event in Bangalore. So we were, what we planned is he'll come to my place, he'll stay in my place, we'll roam around for 1 or 2 days. Then we'll go to Bangalore, we attend the event, then we'll chill for a while and we come back. Unfortunately, which didn't happen.
yeah.
We'll get to that story, but
So what
Holy,
happened?
we'll
Yeah,
get to that
that's
story.
so
Holy, I have a few
Yeah.
questions about it. Holy, are you like some kind of like a businessman, like a really important businessman, and you need like some guy, like, hired gun kind of person who needs, like backup muscle power? Is that why you brought Catchy over from like the forest of Andhra Pradesh or something?
Not really. If I need a muscle power, this guy is the last guy I would call.
I mean, I think
Yes.
Catchy seems very feisty. Catchy, would you not agree?
I mean, like there's a story about we pushing the car and yeah.
Oh, yeah, yeah, yeah,
Oh yeah.
yeah.
So what happened? You two went like Catchy. You wanna share? Like, why did you go to Holy to all the way from like wherever you are and took this whatever journey that you took? Can you like explain what happened during that time?
I don't know, man.
Catchy, you can do it, man.
Catchy is like Kimi Raikkonen, man.
Catchy is like I won't know. I don't want to tell anything, man. I won't.
Catchy, like just surrender.
Yeah,
Catchy,
man, like
do
this
you
guy's
want
not
some food,
interesting anyway,
man?
so why would I go to meet him all that distance or travel all that distance?
Well,
So
we
why
won't
did
get
you even go then?
we won't get to know get to ask you like why if any money was transferred between you two or whatever deals that you guys did. But we do want to know like just tiny bit details like what happened, where did you go, how did you travel, and what happened? Why did you ended up like pushing his car in the middle of the forest and middle of nowhere?
Acha, it all started from me being in my home for too long, and I was just fed up of being in my home, and I just want to get out of my home for a bit and change my perspective, at least temporarily. I just wanted to travel, and yeah, man. First, I went to Bangalore. Man, there was a bus journey involved when going to Bangalore, and it was so cold, man. Like I was not prepared for that.
How long was the bus journey?
It was like I think I don't know. It was like 10 hours or 12 hours maybe.
Oh, that's nice.
But but that wasn't in the plan. But there's one guy who suggested me, oh, you can travel by bus, you can travel by train. It's not such a big deal. You can travel by like. There's one
That
guy
must
who
be me.
suggested.
That must be me.
Yeah.
I have my own. I mean, today
That
it's
guy.
about you. I have traveled on every type freaking roadway bus in India. I can share some other day like
Yeah.
of those stories. But like, sure, like Catchy, I want to know about you. Like, what how was the roadways bus in the south of India look is like? I'm really curious
Bro, the
about it.
fucking window was not working, man. Like it was so cold in the middle of the night. The window of the bus was not working. Like I took the bed sheet out of my bag. I tried to cover myself. Even then, it was so horrible. Like so cold.
Did you ever, at least you didn't feel pukish, so that's good. Like no vomit when ulti nahi aayi
No.
usse
Yeah,
kaise
yeah,
jiya.
yeah.
Yeah. So then
So
you went.
you would want a close window rather than an open window.
Because of the cold outside air, no, it's like so cold
Okay,
in
He
okay.
was
Bangalore.
coming through that Ghat area, right?
Okay,
Yeah, yeah,
okay.
yeah.
So
That,
Catchy, so you
yeah.
went
So that
first.
was horrible. Yeah.
Yeah, that was horrible. You went to Bangalore and then you met Holy, or like the guy.
After that, so I reached Bangalore at I think at around like 4 o'clock, 3:30. I think 3:30 something like that.
In the morning.
And yeah, in the middle of the night,
Nice. Nice.
and I had to catch a train at I think 6 o'clock or 6:30 something. So I just traveled to oh yeah, like I had to travel a city bus. So I was like
Yeah.
trying to save money on the travel.
Yeah,
So
yeah,
I
yeah.
I went to this city bus station, and yeah, I had to figure out like which bus to catch, which number bus to catch, and I had to ask around and do all that. I
Yeah.
finally reached the railway station, and then man, another fucked up thing is that I had to sit in a AC coach, man. I was
That's
already so cold. And I had to sit in a AC coach.
man. AC coach is a like luxury. This motherfucker is telling us he
Yeah.
has no money. Like he's
It
lying
is
to us.
cold out.
I think you just
I don't
But
know.
complaining, Catchy.
is it even cold? Is it even cold there?
Yes, it is fucking cold, man.
Like how much? Like what's the temperature inside?
I don't know about the temperature, but it is cold.
Okay, okay.
I mean,
But
like I have a
yeah, but
theory. Anything below like, people who are from South India, don't like, don't people like
Yeah.
anybody don't please, come after the Trishul with for me. My theory is like anything below like 20 degrees for the people from South, 25 degrees from South India is cold.
stereotype.
Yeah, sorry,
Stereotype.
stereotype, but like, 25 degree.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Oh,
So
Man, in Delhi it was hot. Like earlier it was just hot, but for the first time ever it was like Mumbai level humidity in Delhi, which was
Mhm.
terrible. Um,
yeah, climate change is
From
real.
there,
We believe in that. So coming back to the story,
right.
Catchy. So you went
yeah.
on a train journey, which was super cold train journey, like whatever, and then you made it to
Mm.
Senior Holy, or like, did you even ever exchange numbers? How did you plan to meet? Like, had you seen each other's faces? What happened?
So first, the train journey was not like the outside view of the train journey compensated for the inside coldness.
Oh,
Because the
nice.
outside
Hell
view
yeah.
was epic, man. Just epic. Bangalore to Mangalore train journey is epic, man.
Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah, yeah. Nice.
Travel in
it
paradise.
So,
was very
Go to
scenic.
Indian Railways.
Yeah, it's very scenic, and yeah, it was worth it. I think the journey alone, the train journey was alone worth the whole travel, I guess. So
yeah,
anyway,
nice.
we didn't. I think I think I saw his face on this WhatsApp profile, but I don't have my face on WhatsApp profile
So
because I don't
you're a
use
skittish
WhatsApp.
fellow. Why is that?
Yeah,
Are you afraid? Because
yeah,
is that like you want to take ransom money or like, smuggle some shit from like one border to the other? Is that why? Behind something?
yeah, yeah, yeah. I can't reveal the details, man.
Yeah,
Please
we
don't.
we
Yeah,
we just
okay.
now
Don't
need to
reveal.
know our partner, who we are in business, man. Who's is our compadre, man? Like we need to know that, right? Could be in.
I can't reveal the details, man. They're classified.
It's okay, it's
Okay,
okay.
okay,
Holy,
okay.
do you wanna tell us like like chime in like on us
Yeah, your
like
side of the story,
yeah,
man. Like,
what
what's
happened?
your
Like,
side of the
Yeah.
do
story,
you
man?
think Chachi is like a really weird fellow? Like, I think it seems like you ordered a guy online and then he showed up like in a,
Yeah,
35
ordered a guy.
hour
Okay.
35-hour train journey and then he did a road
Yeah.
trip and then he went to you. I mean, ordered a guy like, Holy is apparently a
Do,
businesswoman.
Domino's 20-minute delivery.
No, he's a
Ju-
business guy. Holy is, of course, is a businessman. Like we know, like honest to God, businessman. He's starting a new business venture. I mean, he needs muscle power. He needs to make deals in Bangalore. I can see it totally. Like, look at his background, man. Like in the behind, like so many screens
Yeah,
behind it.
Yeah.
So he needs
yeah, yeah.
muscle power. He orders Catchy online. Catchy shows up, but
Nice.
you didn't know how to
So,
find him. Like, so how did you find him? Like at the train station? What happened? Tell us your side of the story.
So apparently, this guy called me like 1.5 hours before he reaches. He's like, I'll be there in the railway station 1.5 before.
Like, like
So
a dead bro.
I know. Yeah, yeah, yeah.
yeah,
Like usually I know people when they say 1.5, they'll reach after 2 hours. So I
yeah,
came
yeah,
around, say I came near the railway station and I hear somebody shouting at me. hey, come here, or something like that. Then I see
Were
this
you
guy.
afraid?
Not really, because this guy is not like. You won't be afraid if you see this guy in real
What if
life.
he has a
Yeah,
kufri in his hand, man?
I'm not sure about that.
Go ahead,
he
go
looks
on,
Yeah,
innocent,
proceed.
man.
yeah,
He
yeah,
looks
yeah. So,
innocent,
so,
bro.
so he shouted at me, like I was in doubt. Is this the guy? Then I
Yeah.
went there and I asked him first thing. I asked, Catchy? He's like, yes, bro. And he
What
showed. I think he showed me my picture. This
was
is you, right? Yeah, of
was he?
course.
This is you. Was he wearing a helmet at that time?
No, no, no. He wasn't. He wasn't. He
Oh,
showed
okay.
me something in the phone
Like he
to
showed you some
confirm
like
this is the guy.
he showed you something like which is precious to him,
Huh.
like something which is attached to him. Maybe is that what he
No,
showed
no,
you?
no, no, no.
No, no, no.
Something he showed me to confirm it is him.
Okay.
Oh, I think he was showing I don't have any network, something like that. Maybe,
Ah,
Oh,
possibly,
okay.
yeah,
okay.
BSNL. So he
Hmm.
was using that one BSNL SIM and he had no network. I was asking him, dude, imagine that I didn't had my picture in WhatsApp. What would have you?
Catchy,
You're in a
I
city.
Wampus. I feel like Catchy is like a not only is a like a skittish fellow. He's also like a cheap man. You know, कंजूस आदमी है.
Yeah.
And then
No, man, he's a
he also
very
uses burner phones as well. Like which is kind of point to be noted here.
no, man. There
Yeah,
is
yeah,
no
it
need to
sounds
burn
like
the
a
phone,
burner
man.
phone.
And there is
Yeah,
no need to burn the phone. He uses BSNL, always out
yeah.
of reach, man. It's always out of reach.
Always out of reach.
You
That's good
can't reach it.
marketing for them.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
He's out of our
Yeah.
league, Catchy.
Use our phone. No one can track you because there is no signal at all.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
So Catchy, you
BS.
BSL, you love BNSL service as well. Like I guess it helps you in your kind of field, the business that you're doing.
Yeah, yeah,
People can't stalk him, bro, because it never
Oh yeah,
connects.
I like that. I like that. It never connects. So
Yeah.
so now you two meet, and then you had an
Uh,
adventure to go to Bangalore. So now, like any one of you
right.
wanna share like what happened? Like how did you guys try to decide to go? Catchy, you knew like certain tasks that you were gonna be given by Holy like along the way, but you didn't really know what the objective was, right? I would imagine.
what task, man?
Like task. He asked you to. He ordered you online. Like services. You show up at his doorstep, like at the train station. He picks you up and you meet together.
Ah, yes, yes.
And then did you know your mission? Like kind of like I'm thinking like back in the day who has seen it, Born Identity and all that. Like I think maybe something like that.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Yeah, I don't know.
Yes, yes,
I
yes.
don't know how things work nowadays,
Yes,
but I'm old.
yes, I'm expecting a mission and yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, yeah.
So
But
then what did you guys
You
do? Like
transfer information.
then
ask
I
her.
figured out he's incapable of doing anything, so I didn't give him any mission. I just took him home.
Did you feed him?
Yeah. So
Gave him food?
Yeah, yeah,
yeah,
of
yeah,
course, of course.
yeah.
And while going also, see, first of all, he doesn't eat non-veg. He doesn't want oily
Ah.
food. He doesn't eat like he just want regular food. Then I had to call my another friend. We went to another restaurant and we ate there. I had to take him.
Oh,
He came to Mangalore, traveled all the way to Mangalore, and I took him to a veg place.
Array, that's good.
oh,
No, in his
perfect.
field of business, I
Yeah.
think he needs to be like, agile and like being able to like, lift stuff. So that's good. Like veganism is actually, we are pro veganism. Senior Vimpos is also vegan.
Vegan? No, man. Like I eat eggs, man. I eat eggs. I drink milk
I mean,
all the
nobody
Yeah.
had
time.
to know about it. Like you ratted yourself out. I was creating a good character about you, man. Come on, seriously.
No,
Now,
no,
like people will think I'm a
man,
liar,
man.
man. My credibility is
No,
shaken,
man,
man.
man.
Like on YouTube. My
No, man.
credibility.
Buffalo lives matter, man. Oh, what?
Okay,
Buffalo
okay,
lives matter, man.
okay.
Yes,
So what I was
I
just,
man.
I'm saying like
Uh,
Catchy likes to keep a healthy diet because in the field of business that he is in, he needs to be
Mm.
really like agile and being able to lift heavy weapons or sorry, oops, heavy stuff, and then also like being able to run from away from like bad guys. Bad guys could be people in the uniform and all that. So something like that. Like
Generally, I think he'll run away from both good and bad guys.
so, did he run away from you?
Not really.
So what kind of guy
Yeah.
are
So he
you?
basically
Like he
loves
had
you,
no
man.
choice. He was in my city. If he runs away, I
Oh,
can catch him.
Ah,
yeah,
he
okay.
basically wanted to stay in your house, be fed, loved,
Yeah,
basically,
So you fed
maybe,
going
him.
all
maybe.
the way
You
to
gave him
Delhi.
nice
Yeah, yeah. I
Masahari.
brought him home. I brought him home, make him meet my family and stuff.
Oh,
I
nice.
think he ate some snacks or something and he went to bed.
Catchy's
I think
crying
he
right now.
slept
Yeah.
till like middle of the night.
I see
Yeah,
tears
man,
coming
he
off
must
from
have
his
been
eyes.
sad. Yeah.
Catchy's
Uh,
very emotional guy.
Yeah.
Like, do you consider him as an emotional guy?
I think so, more or less.
Okay, that's
He
good.
is.
He's Oscar-worthy
Because like
performance.
on this
Planet
planet
is
X.
vegan by choice, man. It's not like, you know, I'm forced
Yeah.
to be vegan. I'm vegan by choice.
I like that. I
So
like
who
that.
who is
Catchy,
who
we
is
we like
vegan
it.
who is vegan not by choice?
True,
You
Bombas.
know, I am
True, I
not by
think.
choice, but
Because
I am
like
not
I
even
think
I am not even vegan, man. I can eat.
Wampa,
I can eat. I
If we
no 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 no.
consider eggs as
Yeah.
vegan,
No, eggs
Wampa's
are
took offense.
vegan. What?
Eggs are not
No.
vegan.
if you change the definition of
Yeah.
vegan to include eggs, then
Okay.
Oh, for sure, for sure.
No, so you are you if you challenge me to eat, like a chicken burger, I'll do it. It no matter.
Chicken's
It's
life
just the
matter, man.
amount
have
of
you eaten
money.
ever in your life?
No, no, I have not eaten, but if you challenge me, I can do it.
But
No
I won't
problem.
know. But challenging is like forcing you again, right? I'm talking about you doing by your own choice without anyone
Yeah,
forcing
so
you.
I like while growing up, my mom doesn't eat any non-veg, so she didn't fed me, so it doesn't come naturally.
Ah, that's
I didn't
exactly
try
my
much.
point. Anyway,
Overall, like I want to say, like as a big point, overarching point, choice is an illusion. We'll get there later on, but like now, moving along. So now,
Uh,
Holy, you fed him, you met him, you
uh,
also introduced him to your family, which I think
right.
which is a very sus move, but good for you. So
Yeah.
then like what happened? Like you then I know like from bits and pieces that you guys decided on a very big interesting adventure. So what happened
Right.
there?
So what we thought is actually he reached one day before the adventure. So we thought
Yeah.
we'll go on a trip on the next day. So next day morning, I think I took him around the city and I showed him zoos and stuff.
Catchy like
Oh,
zoos. Like
Yeah,
yeah.
yeah, yeah. I took him to planetarium, that science thing. Then I took him to zoo, and fun thing. When we were about to finish, viewing zoo, it rained. We were like fully drenched. We ran till
Yeah.
some tea shop.
did you
Yeah.
dance in the
So
rain?
Catchy, how did you
No, I don't think so. I'm too
how
heavy
did
to
you
dance.
feel being so away from your house with a random guy who you met online and like you consider him as your friend or basically slash boyfriend, whatever you want.
Oh,
So how did you feel, man?
it definitely didn't feel like home.
So you
But
were
did
not
you felt
comfortable at all?
loved, man? Did you felt loved?
Did Holy
Yeah.
take care of you?
This is classified, man. I can't go in.
Catchy cannot tell us
Okay,
anything,
okay,
man.
okay.
So
So let's
Yeah.
let's
all
talk to
information,
Holy Man. Like Carrie
all
is not the guest. Let's talk to Holy Man.
yeah, Holy, tell
Fuck
us like
Catchy.
so what happened in the drive? Because I'm really curious. I want to know like exactly who.
Okay. Okay. Okay.
Yeah.
So
Before
me.
that,
Uh,
there's one thing happened, which is that so through the entire journey, I was not having any proper sleep. I go to this guy's home, try to have some like 3 hours, 4 hours sleep. I wake up and there's some fuckers, some online random fuckers. They're like in some voice chat trying to say, "Oh, we got you. We saw you now. We saw your ass while you were sleeping." Blah 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 bullshit.
No, but why were you sleeping in his bed, man? Like sleeping in his bed was a
That's a
first
very
move basically
intimate
from your
move.
side.
No, intimate.
Yeah, yeah,
Yeah,
it's
at least I
intimate.
was
Like
sleeping alone.
it's love. Like do you know like were you sleeping alone? That only
We
Holy knows
we don't
because
care
he
or
was
like
like
we don't judge.
But
yeah.
I mean, you guys may not know, but these online random fuckers know that I was sleeping alone. Yeah,
We
at least
No,
they
like
know.
nobody knows, man.
I like to
Only
tell our
God and Holy knows,
yeah
man.
God and Holy knows, and then I like to reiterate to our audience. Actually, we are a very no
Yeah,
judgmental sort of people. Anybody can
yeah,
sleep with
yeah.
anyone, and then love, pro life, and everything, all
Agreed,
those things.
agreed.
Yeah, those random
Rainbow
fuckers
all over,
are
rainbow all over.
90% in this VC actually.
But it's okay. So moving along, so Catchy slept in your bed, and then now next day, like you started like doing Catchy was well, rested and everything, and then you decided to
No,
go on
bro.
your
After
adventure.
that, this guy made me sleep on the floor, man. Guy
Oh
slept on
my,
the
oh
floor.
yeah, yeah, yeah. I kicked him out of the bed.
oh my God! Like so,
Then
He slept
maybe.
elevation than me, and he put me
yeah.
underneath.
Oh, okay.
Of course, I belong above him. Like what?
Yeah, that must be the
So
hierarchy.
catchy.
Like
So
Yeah,
do
yeah,
they
yeah. Of
not do
course, I
Atithi Devo
ordered him,
Bhava?
bro. He's my product. What? What?
Do they not do Atithi Devo Bhava in?
Yeah, I guess
Yeah.
this is like opposite of that. I think.
Okay. Atithi Jameen pe so bhava.
I'm
yeah,
telling you, he had the
that is
mattress, he had everything. This guy did nakre.
currently.
I can
Wampa,
sleep on
Wampa,
the chape. I can sleep on this bedsheet.
yeah, yeah.
I don't want anything, bro. I'm not used to it.
Wampa's
Okay.
this is class system, class divide. You know,
Yeah,
एक गरीब किसान है और एक
Kohli did
एक
the
अमीर एक
Kohli
जमींदार
did
है
this
जमींदार और किसान का डिफरेंस है ये
Uh,
division of labor.
oh,
So Holy is a businessman, he's like a zamindar man. Like and
yeah.
Catchy is like that guy, he ordered online, so of course, he's gonna show his
Yeah.
like superiority.
Yeah, like you can sleep
but
in
at
his bed,
least
but only for a while, not full time. Yeah,
Yeah.
I get it. I get it. Yeah, yeah.
He's not a
but
benevolent,
when he was sleeping,
Malik.
but when Holly was sleeping, I was in this other room in the PC, and yeah, I got to collect some data from his PC. At least I did that.
No,
Oh, so you were a double
don't
agent
don't
Right.
too?
tell, don't
Yeah,
confirm.
don't
Yeah,
reveal
he
it. Yeah.
stole all the info.
Acha, so then like let's moving on. So next
Oh,
day, Catchy slept on the floor now, and the next day like you're ready to go. So what happens now? So how
yeah,
far do
yeah.
you
In the
make it?
evening,
Yeah.
sorry.
How far do you go? Like, how far, who was driving and what was going on?
Yeah, yeah. So I have my business partner. So we both we thought of going in his old what is that Maruti 800
Yeah,
car. Yeah,
we
yeah.
bought a
That
we
was.
That's
bought a
where you got the
Lambo
helmet
car.
from, Catchy? As a memo.
Because
Yeah.
since that journey, like I can't take that journey out of my mind, so I'm traumatized. Now I
So
have to
tell
get
us,
a
please,
helmet
what
for
happened now?
everything.
So you are,
So we thought we'll go by his car. So everything is ready. We went. We had nice dinner. Then we were traveling in car. I think it's middle of the night. I think 11:30 or 12, if I'm not wrong. That time we started to have that petrol smell from the car. So,
Oh my god.
so the driver is like the guy who was driving. Pradeep was like, "Oh, something is some smell is coming. I think we need to check." So we stopped the car in middle of nowhere. I think it's
so
like
how
50
far,
kilometers away
so
from my.
from yeah, how far you had driven after that? Like,
Yeah, yeah, half 1 hour, 1.5 hour.
oh, okay, okay.
Not 1.5 hour, 1 hour, around 1 hour, like 50, 60 kilometers
And
outside the city.
you're in the forest basically.
More or less the forest.
Yeah,
Yeah, yeah,
yeah.
yeah. So it started smelling petrol. So we stopped the car and he went to check something and he accidentally discharged the entire battery or
While he was
Oh,
checking,
he was
yeah,
checking,
yeah,
yeah,
yeah.
without realizing.
how did
Then it's
he
like
discharge
everything.
the
Actually, I'm not sure about the car thing jargon,
Yeah.
but he said he did some mistake and battery is dry, so we have to push the car to start the car.
Okay, and then you started pushing the car.
Then me and Catchy went behind. We tried to push. Of course, I can't. So I'll
Yeah,
push for a while. Then I'll give it up to
Yeah, but Catchy
this
is a
guy,
hired
and
guy, man. Like we have
of
to do
course,
slow
that's his
stuff. Yeah,
job.
yeah, yeah,
yeah.
yeah,
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 yeah.
yeah.
So Catchy,
I
did you
was
enjoy
hired
that?
and I paid the money. So ironically, I had to pay the money, but I was hired.
Oh
Yeah,
yeah,
I did
Pay
all
the
the
money?
labor.
Kisko? Like to whom? Yeah.
yeah, yeah. End of the day, I did paisa vasool.
Yeah, yeah,
Yeah,
So,
yeah.
so you took the
Of
money
course.
from this
business,
guy.
yeah, man,
Yeah.
Yeah,
business.
yeah,
It's all
yeah.
business at
Whatever
the
Yeah.
end
I
of the day.
spent on him, I took everything
Like
back.
that's like Wampus, we need to look at like this overall like thing, sadiyon se chala aa raha, like this kind of people, like these fuckers like Holy, like who are zamindars and all that, like always look down upon the lower caste, exploit them, use them, and then also take the money from them. और कुछ लोग ऐसे होते हैं जो
Oh
these
man,
people come and like work for free for these guys. Why do you think that happens?
he
Yes.
basically scammed me, man. He made me eat some food, like like some food with basic, regular food which is available for cheap cost in some places.
Yeah,
He made me eat that
yeah.
food, and at the end of the day, he said, "Oh, bro, this costs like 1,000 rupees. You have to pay me now."
Right,
Oh my
right,
God. Oh
right,
my God.
right,
आदमी
right,
like like इसकी भोली सूरत में मत जाओ लोग हमारे dear audience. He smiles and all that,
right.
but now
Okay, okay. I want to ask one question. While returning in Bangalore, somebody booked a hotel for you. I wonder who did it.
But
did
I
somebody book
recently
the
bought.
hotel for you?
In Bangalore, somebody booked a hotel for me. I wonder who is it.
Hmm, interesting question.
Yeah,
I
yeah.
but
Catchy's memory is
those
also
details
short
we'll
term.
get to later.
I think short term
Yeah,
memory
yeah.
is Gajni hai.
We'll get to it later.
Catchy's
Like I
Gajni.
almost
Right.
didn't stay at the. I almost didn't even get to that hotel, man, because this fucking guy didn't pick up the phone.
I
We'll get to it
mean,
later. Yeah, yeah.
Okay, so
I was
so
sleeping.
let's coming to
Hmm.
point. तुम्हारी गाड़ी खराब हो गई
Hmm.
है, and then like you're stuck in the
Uh,
middle of nowhere, and then Catchy and
uh,
you are like taking turns and like
pushing the
pushing the
car.
car. Yeah,
Pushing
not
the
taking
car.
turns on like having fun with each other, but like
Yeah, yeah.
pushing the car.
I'll do it for 1 minute, then rest of it he'll push.
Okay, and then उसके
Something
बाद
like
क्या
that.
होता है? Like what
Yeah.
happened? How start?
Then car started, and we are trying to like we went like half a kilometer or 1 kilometer. Again, car shut down, and the driver couldn't figure out why it is. We came out again. We pushed it, and after again half kilometer we go, and the car again broke down. Then
Okay,
after that,
great.
driver is like he gave up, and he's like, "What is wrong?" He went to check. I think after that again it turned on, but the problem was we couldn't run with headlights.
हाँ,
Oh,
हेडलाइट भी होगी,
okay.
बत्ती भी गुल होगी, मतलब
Battery full
Battery
drain.
gone.
There is no
multiple
headlight.
malfunction, multiple
Yeah, yeah,
होगा.
yeah.
So
So
then
in the
what
end
did
we're
you do?
like, fuck it. This side I'm holding my phone flashlight for this side of light.
Did, did,
Right side the driver holding his phone
did,
flashlight,
did
and
you try
we're
to
going.
go back to the city or like
No, no, no. We were like, we want to go to Bangalore. We are making
how
it.
Acha, how far was Bangalore from there? Like when your headlights were
I
on
think
working?
it was like 280, 260.
Oh fuck, man! Like that's a
So
long
there is a
journey.
station, a bus stand called Gundia. So there is where all the buses and stop. We thought we
Gund
might find a mechanic there.
Acha, Gundia tak jana
Yeah.
tha. So
Yeah,
did
yeah,
you
yeah,
guys
yeah.
make it there to Gundia or like or
No, we never did.
did you meet? I think Mirko, I have a suspicion, Wampas. I think like Catchy,
Hmm.
knowing like fully well, like he knows the forest of all that area in the south, Karnataka and all like all
He
across the
did
border.
something in the car,
Maybe,
man.
maybe
He
he
did
called
something
his
in the car.
yeah. He
Yeah,
said
yeah.
he sabotaged the car. He brought like some of his friends. Like कोई आया और कुछ तुम्हें दे के चला गया. Like that could did something of that sort
Yeah.
happen.
Possibly, when we were eating inside in the hotel, he was outside
Yeah.
alone. Something might have
Yeah, yeah,
happened.
he
Who
was. He
knows?
must be
Something.
talking to his like handlers and all that. Who hired him.
Yeah, yeah,
I'm sure like Catchy is
yeah,
an
yeah.
The point
Catchy
about
is an.
what happened is that their car also broke down. That's why
Oh,
it
Right,
was.
okay. Like the वो भी बड़ा
Ah.
right.
incompetent है मतलब.
Yeah.
It's okay.
So
It
I think
happens.
whatever the car Catchy enters, it just breaks down. So basically, this
So
is what I'm getting.
He
So
breaks
this
stuff.
is the brilliant travel story. So bus is greater than car. Take the bus, don't take the
Yeah.
car. Go public transport, man.
especially
Save the
F1 car,
earth.
man.
Fun fact, with the same car, I
Yeah.
traveled to Bangalore like 3 times before that. Three times.
Yeah.
Zero issues.
So you are
So
saying
Catchy
someone
was
with a
the good omen
Canopy in the
basically.
helmet? Yeah, yeah,
Catchy
Yeah,
was the
I
good
think
omen.
so. I think
Yeah,
so. If you believe in omens, yeah.
yeah, yeah, yeah.
yeah.
So what happened? Wait. So the car broke down completely at the last time.
Uh,
So the driver was asking one of us to drive, and he will push it because that guy has more muscle than us,
uh,
Yeah,
both of us.
yeah,
So he was asking one of us to at least do this brake, accelerator, something. He said, but both of us don't know how to drive the car. We were like, no, bro, we are too scared to drive the car. Like you should. Yeah, only we will push the car. You should drive and all that. So it finally broke down at some church.
yeah. Oh,
Near a church.
yeah,
वो
okay.
opposite the church. Yeah.
गिरजाघर के बाहर गिर गई गाड़ी गिर गई मतलब.
Yeah.
So we were joking that this is all God's part of
Part of
God's
plan.
plan.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And
All
holy as name is holy,
Jesus.
like the Jesus. Did Jesus save you? Jesus save you that day or like what? गिरजाघर में गाड़ी को खराब हो
Not really. I think Jesus took too long, bro. Morning 8 o'clock saving, waiting there for
Yeah.
6 hours,
Oh,
not worth it, man.
you waited 8 hours like whole my own like time, man.
Yeah,
So
yeah. We
the
were sleeping inside the car in middle of
acha,
nowhere.
isn't the car too small for three guys to sleep in?
I think it was
Mm,
okay.
no, man, it depends, man. Like how
Yeah,
comfy
Comfy they
people
yeah, yeah.
are,
are.
This
really.
guy was
Yeah.
sleeping behind, like he was taking the full space. I was on the shotgun. The driver is on his seat.
Hmm.
Actually, before this car journey, we ate some food.
Oh
We don't know
yeah,
what was
yeah.
it.
I
Actually,
fucking vomited like crazy.
actually, I want to know. Actually, one thing I want to know. Like जैसे हम लोग दिल्ली में होते हैं, like if you go from Delhi
Hmm.
to like Punjab जा रहे हो या कहीं या हिमाचल जा रहे हो, तो there are always like dhabas that come along the way. Like always, like Rajasthan जाओ drive करके, like there is always
Yeah,
like some
yeah.
stops. I'm curious how they are different in like south. Like when you're driving, like do you get like dhabas? Do you get like dal roti? क्या मिलता है रास्ते में? पराठे मिलते हैं क्या मिलता है? I'm
I
just
don't
curious.
think so. You get anything. Like
What do you
every
get?
30 kilometers, depends on the area. Mangalore and Bangalore highway, no? You have only
Yeah.
like 5, 6 stops where you get food. I
Like what
think
kind
more
of
or
food do
less.
you
Yeah,
get? Like South Indian food मिलता है
Indian,
some.
South Indian, South.
And Catchy,
Not really those Maggie,
that fucking
those
Maggie
kind of
is not
stuff.
yeah.
South Indian, man.
Snacks and all.
What the hell, man? Like
Snacks
Maggie,
and all.
Maggie is South
Yeah,
So
Indian.
that's not food, man. That's
yeah,
temporary
yeah,
spice.
yeah.
Catchy, Catchy, when you did the bus journey, did the bus stop over in between, like somewhere, like for food? Like what kind of
Yeah.
food was there in delicacy wise?
The bus did stop at I think,
Tumkur, I
some
guess.
somewhere, but some bus station hotel or something like that where buses usually come and
अरे खाना क्या मिलता है वहाँ पे?
so
What kind of food?
let me speak, man. Like, are you so why are you so impatient?
Ball by ball reporting
Tell
चाहिए
me now.
यार. Like
Tell me now. Tell me.
I have PTSD from yesterday. Go ahead, Catchy.
If you, so what I got from the hotel is like clean water. That's it.
So
And
This
that's
guy
what
doesn't
you
eat
got.
anything, bro,
I
outside.
That's
had
what you got, Catchy. What does the hotel offer?
Menu में
You
क्या
should,
है? We are from Delhi people, man. Like we
see,
like to have
I
food,
like
man.
see,
so
see.
हम
See, when you're traveling from Bangalore to Mangalore, no, there are only two
Yeah.
stops where you get food. In one stop,
Okay.
you get South Indian, North Indian, and everything. Another stop,
Yeah.
you get good biryanis, mutton stuff and all.
Okay, okay.
Mutton,
Oh,
chicken, those
that's
kind of
good.
stuff.
But we
Dabas are very rare. Like
Dhaba
until
nahi hota.
you get dabas in outskirt of Bangalore. Then after that, I don't think you get any daba towards Mangalore.
Okay.
The hotel this bus stopped at, there was no non-veg. As if I remember correctly, there was like regular food like idli, those.
Ah, that is
No,
there.
I don't. So दिल्ली वालों, अगर आप कभी भी drive करो, an advice to all
तो
दिल्ली
अपने
वालों.
पराठे अपने पराठे पैक करके चलो, अपने साथ लेके चलो, वहाँ
हाँ,
पराठे नहीं
मम्मी
मिलेंगे।
को बोल देना आलू के पराठे और पनीर के पराठे डाल के देना, दबा दबा के खाना रास्ते में.
यस, अचार के साथ पैक करो, वहाँ
हाँ,
लेके चलो।
आलू की सब्जी
I
भी
have
लेके
a
जाओ.
question. I
हाँ,
have
go
a
ahead.
question. You guys are traveling outside to experience. Why would you bring food from home? Why don't you try the local food?
ये दिल्ली वाले लोग
No,
होते
no,
हैं, इनकी ऐसी मेंटालिटी होती है, वो अपना
we
खाना हर जगह लेके जाते हैं.
we
Uh,
love dosas. We love dosas
uh,
and idlis, but we
uh,
can do it for like 1 day, 2 day, 3 day
uh.
max. You know, after that, it feels like we are not eating enough food. You know, then we
Fair
need some
enough.
parathas.
Fair enough. But when you're traveling, I think you should try outside food.
Yeah, we
Agree,
try.
agree.
Like,
You know, we
it
try
That
all
doesn't
sorts
do
of foods.
justice.
that
You
is
know,
why
we
I
try
asked
all
this
sorts of
question.
foods.
Yeah.
We
Mm-hmm.
try all sorts of food, but it doesn't feel like food enough. You know, like it doesn't feel food enough. You know,
Food
we
enough is
need.
not good enough, unless it's not
No, no, it's
parathas.
good. It's good, but it is snacks level type food.
I see. Understandable.
We need roti woti ho, sabji ho, kuch
Uh,
paneer vaneer ka
example,
bन
I
जाए.
like rice mostly. Like I can't eat no lot
Yeah,
of rotis.
yeah. We need rotis, man. We need tandoori rotis, tandoori naan. We need shit like that.
Hmm.
I see. I see. I don't know, man. Rotis make me full like crazy. 3 rotis, I'm done. Rice, I can
No,
eat how much ever you want.
and we don't count how many rotis we eat, man. Like we eat till we feel full.
I
Okay,
see.
okay, let's come back to the story. Yeah,
Mm.
catchy what?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, hopefully you're somebody. Catchy, now let's focus back to the story. I wanna come back now. You guys are stuck in Girjaghar. सुबह 8 बजे आते हैं. Like then you meet, Father Jose, who's the priest of the Girjaghar. They come and help you out, or like what do they do? Like, or do they put like your car into the cemetery because the car is dead? You guys do a ceremony for the car, death of the car?
Not really. That was Saturday. I think priests don't work on Saturdays.
हाँ सैटरडे को नहीं आते तो छुट्टी नहीं थी तो कार बच गई उस वजह से so you don't couldn't like do the उसका क्रियाक्रम. So what happened, like, so do you guys split up, like you Catchy comes back with you? How does Catchy make back to his wherever he lives in this world?
Ha. So what happened is uh, early morning, I think 8:30, 9 o'clock, the mechanic came and he's like, we can't fix the thing here, car here. He brought one spare battery. He put the battery. We went back again like 30 kilometers, 30, 20 odd kilometers back, and he took us to the garage. In garage again, we waited till 4 o'clock. We had hopes that we'll make it to Bangalore till 1 p.m. We went to lunch. We came back. We are like, that guy is like still not done. We're like, fuck it, forget about Bangalore. We made Catchy catch a bus. I threw him in a bus. Macha, there is a hotel room in Bangalore. You go stay there. Go fuck yourself. We don't care anymore.
Ah, okay, so you throw him in the bus and then you send him like to and never to see him again until today.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Not under the bus. I'm happy it's not.
over the bus.
Yeah.
Catchy, how do you feel? Like,
He's
did your journey like really experience to teach you something, like, that travel taught you something about trusting these unknown strangers and whatnot?
Yeah,
I actually have a
least
similar. Yeah,
at
go
least
ahead.
one thing I learned from this journey is that I learned the importance of sleep. That's one thing I learned because
Yeah.
the whole
the
journey I was not
importance of
getting.
sleep. Yeah.
How many hours did you sleep?
So
During the journey.
Yeah, like tomorrow, importance of sleep.
I
Like
don't
sleep is important. Catchy likes to sleep, man. That's why he's a lazy ass motherfucker. Never picks up our phone. We know why.
Yeah.
Yeah, man.
But he had an opportunity to sleep. Motherfucker didn't take it.
Ah,
Where?
okay.
When?
My home. Bro, you know for a fact that I wake up at 10 o'clock every day. I was
Holy,
I
sleeping. This
slept.
guy.
Holy,
Huh?
Holy, you
You
needed
know,
to
I
like,
slept all.
you needed to give him like good intimacy, no? Catchy likes intimacy, Like look at him.
yeah.
Come on, man.
He
By the
needs
way,
hugs, man. I told you.
yeah. By
Uh,
the way, मेरे पास भी I have a story like that. Like like I have been on road trips many times. That's one of the things I told this guy man too. So
Hmm.
one time actually I was in Kyrgyzstan. So may
Hmm.
I land in Kyrgyzstan airport and I don't speak Russian, I don't speak Kyrgyzstani, there nobody speaks English. I'm like waiting out at the door and my friend like kind of like Catchy, like Holy, like you guys meet like, so I'm supposed to meet up in some hostel. Sooner I land, like, वहाँ पे कोई Uber नहीं है, taxi नहीं है, and then there is this guy like named Murat. He picks me up. He says something in whatever Kyrgyzstani Russian. I was like, yeah, yeah. I said, yeah, yeah, see, yes. Like, I tell him
Yeah.
location, yeah,
Location on map.
and
Yeah,
then he
yeah.
takes me. Then on the journey, I'm sitting in the front. It's like a shared taxi kind of thing. तो मैंने उसको बोला, like, I need a car, like in Kyrgyzstan to drive, something like that. I just said, like, I need a car. So he said, I meet you. He drops me off at the hostel, and he says, like, I meet you in 2 hours or something. So he comes back, he brings a car, and then me and my friend like looking at it, and then we, like, he's like, oh, drive, drive, and I was like, okay, I drive, it's like everything is good. I drive the car, and then I was like, no, but everything is good, but the car has, like a sign of, the car had a taxi sign on top of it. It's like, but the car has
Yeah.
has a
Okay.
taxi sign on top of it,
Taxi. Yeah.
Yeah. So then if the police catch me, then they'll think like, we are doing some illegal shit. They're thinking, doing something like that.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
then this guy Murat comes out. He's like, okay. He takes out the sign and then
Sign. Yeah.
puts in the
Problem
dicky.
solved.
No,
Yeah.
निकाल
Yeah.
के
Yeah.
डिक्की में डालता है. And I was like,
Yeah.
oh, all good.
Problem solved. Yeah.
वो भी that car and we had a journey, interesting journey. वो भी breakdown होती है. But like that, this travel is fun, man. Like you get over
Right.
your inhibitions. Anyway,
Right.
cool. That was an
Yes.
interesting
So
journey.
Holy,
Yeah.
except meeting Catchy in real life, what else do you do, man? Like this was like a big segment, figuring out where Catchy lives. Whoever figures out wherever Catchy lives or whatever he does gets like
Mm-hmm.
a giveaway from the channel. We will decide the
Right.
giveaway. Don't worry, guys.
Wait,
Yeah.
there's one more thing, man. One more thing
Oh,
about the hotel. I have to tell, I think.
Uh-huh.
oh,
So
okay.
I reached Bangalore in this bus. It was like already 12 o'clock something.
Okay.
And I was at the bus station. I had to, this guy booked some hotel, man, fucking hotel. And I had to, I was on a mission to get to that hotel and check in the room so that the money
Yes.
doesn't go waste. It's like a,
Okay.
really good hotel. I think it's like 3-star hotel or something.
Oh, fancy
Okay.
catchy.
And yeah, yeah.
I take back the words that I said, like you being a classist holy now. Sorry. I think your
You are
mulazim
a
says
very
like you are
generous
a
man.
nice, yeah, you're a generous guy. We take it back.
Yeah.
No passing
But this
judgments.
was booked for all three of us, man. The journey, yeah. If the car didn't broke down, we three were supposed to make the
And then
journey.
maybe you must have
Anyway,
slept in the floor, huh?
yeah, yeah.
Yeah, possibly.
Yeah.
Okay,
Then we
so we
booked for
bring back our judgment again. He's
So
a
this is
kamina harami
this is
fellow.
not
Oh no.
judgment. Yeah.
Oh no.
Fellow.
wait,
So
wait.
you sleep in
Even the
that
floor was
nice
good.
hotel. Yeah.
Oh, even the floor was good now.
Yeah, yeah.
So
When I
did you
checked in the
reach it? Did
hotel,
you order anything? What did you eat in the hotel? What did you do?
immediately I saw the floor. I thought, okay, this is good to sleep, good to go. That's what I thought.
Oh, okay.
Anyway, so I reached that bus station, and again I was trying to catch some city bus. I figured out which bus to catch. But that guy,
Yeah.
man, that guy didn't tell me the stop, the bus, what do you call it? Conductor didn't tell me the stop. I had to stop like 2 kilometers in front of the stop. I was supposed to stop it, and I had to like walk back to the stop. Mm, walk back like 1 kilo, like 1.5 or 2 kilometers to the stop. But still, I can't figure out the location of the hotel because the name of the hotel is different from in uh, from the one we booked and the one it's showing. So I didn't know which hotel was it. So I was again walking around trying to find location. This guy sent me some location on phone. So I was going there, like walking again some 2 kilometers. I went there. This guy was not picking phone at all. I called him like 7 times or something. This guy was, I don't know what he was doing. And yeah, so I was walking like hell, man. Like it was like I was already tired, less sleep, and I was fed up. I thought of, you know what, fuck the hotel. Let's
Yes.
go to the
Similarly,
railway
Gaji, we are
station.
also fed up of this story of you crying and complaining about walking to the hotel, man.
So moving on.
Let's stop the story.
Let's moving on. Like so, Holiday Melo, we know like
But
you're a big.
did you enjoy the hotel? Like, did you ever reach the hotel?
I think
It doesn't matter, man. Let's move.
yeah. Actually,
Sorry,
we'll
I'm
we'll
sorry, man.
reveal it.
I'm
We'll
sorry.
make a big reveal of that like later on in our life, like in another episode. So moving on,
Come
Holiday
on,
Melo,
catch.
we kind of
Yeah.
know you are a big time business owner. So what do you do?
Uh-huh.
What's your
Mhm.
passion in life?
Mm,
Tell us about it.
my passion is actually esports gaming. Like I'm very crazy about gaming because since childhood I grew up playing video games. So I used to work
Mm.
in video this one esports company where we used to host tournaments and stuff. So
Okay.
from there
Nice.
right now I recently put up a gaming cafe, a PS5 cafe in Mangalore. called Kira
Okay.
Gaming Launch, where
Oh,
Kira
nice.
is my in-game name. Used to be my in-game name.
Oh, okay.
So right now we have like 3 PS5s, and it's the cafe located in a place where they never saw a gaming cafe before. It's like a new
Hmm.
thing for them, so it's like a new cool thing in the area. So I
Yeah, yeah.
think all the
You're the cool
audience,
guy.
like the
Yeah.
huh?
You were
Yeah,
the
yeah.
cool guy then.
I got the cool guy, title over there, and all the kids, college students, and all are coming there and enjoying, having good time.
Yeah, that's nice.
Yeah,
So
yeah,
yeah,
yeah.
we should like you should give us your like full details. We'll like put it, try to put it in the
Yeah,
sticky edit.
right, right, right.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. We'll
Next
do that.
time I'll come, come to your podcast from the cafe.
Ah, yeah, do that, man.
I think
Like
that will be
I also
nice.
had a friend, man. Like I met a
Uh,
friend in like CSGO basically, and
ha, ha, ha.
he was working for Esports basically. He was like a game tester or whatever.
Oh, okay,
Yeah, yeah.
nice.
And he lived in Hyderabad, I guess, and then he started a cafe. And
Uh-huh.
he had a plan like to open like a very small level cafe. Like he put 10 systems. So
Uh-huh.
he basically came to Delhi, went to Nehru Place, ordered the systems, took them,
Mm-hmm.
shipped them to Hyderabad. And then it worked so well that he had to convert like the first floor, then the second floor, then the
Uh-huh.
third floor. Then he had to basically vacate his whole house and like just move on, like like live somewhere
Uh-huh.
else entirely. Yeah. The whole
Uh-huh.
house turned into like a gaming cafe, man.
That's amazing, man.
Yeah, yeah. It's like it's called I guess One Up Gaming Cafe or something in Hyderabad or something. Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
that's nice. And gaming cafes work, man. Like kids these days are playing esports more than real sports, I guess. Yeah.
Yeah, more or less. I
Yeah,
think they play mobile basically a lot. I think
yeah. True,
only
true.
some, let's say like 20-30% of them are into PS5. PS5 is actually it's pretty fun when you have friends. It's like pretty nice to hang out. Like you get like four people come here, play WWE, fight each other. Like FIFA, play one game, 1 or 2 hours, have fun.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. So what games do you play basically? Like what games did you play personally
Yeah,
before
like
opening the cafe?
I used to play a lot of Dota in my teenage. Then later I
Ah,
started playing Counter Strike. Like I tried to play in couple of tournaments. Then
oh.
I played a bit of
What
Valorant,
Counter Strike? Valorant.
Counter Strike,
Oh, that's nice.
CS:GO, CS:GO.
CS:GO. You joined
Uh,
in CS:GO. Yeah, yeah. So
yeah,
that's the
yeah. No, no.
OG.
I
Huh?
used to
You
play
are yeah.
1.6 when I was like,
Ah,
I
yeah,
think
yeah,
I played my first 1.6 game when I was like 5 years old, 6 years
yeah.
old.
Yeah, yeah.
There
So
was a
you are the
cafe called
OG.
Supreme. Yeah,
Yeah,
kinda
yeah.
like that.
Yeah. So did you try that, Condition Zero? That was fierce
Yes,
basically.
yes, yes.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
There
Condition
was
Zero.
one server. I used to be
Yeah,
sitting in that server whole day. I used to
yeah,
play.
yeah. I also
All
had that, man. Like I basically pirated that game, like
I
it
forgot the
basically
name of
like
the server. Yeah.
yeah,
Tell
but
me.
basically I also installed something known as deleted scenes. And it
Right,
had
right. The
like a
story mode.
story mode, yeah, yeah, like a
Ah,
hidden story mode basically, yeah.
I
That felt
still have
amazing,
it
man.
in my Steam.
Ah, yeah, yeah. Same man. Like I basically sold my account for like 40K.
Ooh,
But yeah,
rich
yeah,
boy.
it was nice. Yeah. That's an esport or it's like a full sport.
chess is an
Chess
esport
is.
too. Chess is esport too. Now, like it's played online, so it's kind of esport too.
Uh, I don't think
Chess
you
like
can
chess
call chess
online, yeah.
esports.
But
Chess
chess like
online,
physically moving, yeah.
but online chess is esport, no?
Not
I don't
everything
know,
can
man.
be esports. Nah, this is like a
Yeah,
proper,
let's Google
game.
it. Yeah.
Like you play online, then if you play really good, they'll call you to play in home,
Ah, okay,
like
okay.
offline or something.
So,
Yeah.
Holly, like, so I am a big, I'm not a big, huge gamer, but like, I'm a big fan of like racing games. I like to drive
Uh huh.
fast in real life too.
Uh huh.
My great
Uh
grandfather
huh.
advised me on that. So, when you want to drive
Mhm.
fast, you should drive on the fast curvy roads. Anyway, but then I experiment those things on my racing, like, apps,
Mhm.
whatever. So, I
Mhm.
have experience with like playing F1 series of games. What do you think about it? Do you have those in your cafe?
Yes, yes. Right now we have F1. I think it's F1 23. So I'm trying to finish the career mode in that. It's so much fun. Like you
Yeah.
can just, when you have like break of like 20, half an hour, you can just come here, play one race and chill. It's actually really interesting the way
Mhm.
F1 is made.
So how are the people like playing in your cafe? Like do they do like the qualifying laps or they do like actual live online races?
No, no, they play qualifying. So it has a split screen,
Yeah.
F1 23. So two people will come
Ah,
and they play one qualify and they play quick race.
Ah, okay.
But
okay, okay.
the people don't have that much, what do you say, that interest, attention span. So they don't play more
Oh,
than 1 hour, half an hour, 1 hour, 2 hour, worst case. They keep switching games,
Mm-hmm.
trying out all the
oh,
games.
So you can
So
like
they'll come,
in your cafe you can play
eh,
for 1 hour, but any game you want. Is that how it
any
works?
game you want, keep
Okay.
switching.
And what
whatever
if
you
like
want.
what if other people are playing on other games?
I mean,
Like if there
like
are like
you,
multiple, like if somebody's playing FIFA or
uh,
something, and then so that's occupied or something like one of the PS, so they can
then
just
they have to wait. We just
okay.
queue the system for one guy. So for example, if you come and play, that is for you for until the time you play.
Okay, okay, okay. That's cool.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Wampas, you know about gaming cafes in Delhi?
In Delhi, yeah, man, like there's, I guess, Immortal Gaming Cafe. That's cool.
Mm.
That's in Satyaniketan, I guess. Then there's one in, like, I guess, Janakpuri. It's in like a Unity one, I guess. That's cool too. Yeah, but like not much, man. Like we don't have that gaming culture, man. Like I figure out like Mumbai, Hyderabad, and cities like that have that.
Kolkata,
People.
Bhubaneswar.
Yeah,
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 it never seemed to
yeah.
pick off. Like, because I remember when I was
Mm.
in college or something like that, I remember like near like my Delhi University, there was a gaming cafe that had opened up in near DU. But people started playing. People always been into like Counter Strike, right? But
Yeah, yeah.
post Counter Strike, it never really got on. I think like it
Right.
stayed for a bit, and then like the business had to start shut shop and kind of thing. But yeah,
Right
but
Man,
now,
Counter Strike scene died in India, man. Like that guy cheated on LAN or some shit
yeah.
like that.
which guy?
But
And then
there is
story never.
scene.
What's the story?
Forsaken guy.
Yeah, there was this guy who basically, like,
Uh,
so there was this
Nikhil Kumawat.
US team known as Optic Gaming that
Huh.
basically came to India, spent a lot of money, scouting and shit, and they basically
Uh,
hired Indian talent and made like an Indian roster basically. And
Actually,
then,
there is more
yeah,
to it. They did a tryout. So
yeah, yeah, in
many
Bangalore.
players came to
Yeah, yeah,
Bangalore
they
and
did
they tried.
open tryouts, no? Yeah, yeah,
Yeah,
open
yeah,
tryouts.
yeah,
Yeah, yeah. And then they, basically like found out, I guess, 200 guys, and they basically found out 20. Then
yeah,
they
yeah.
and that made like a small team, and they were like financing it all.
And they
But like
had
some,
foreign coach,
yeah,
Oh,
yeah, yeah.
okay. Wow,
foreign coaches.
they take
They
this shit
they
like
were
super
trying to invest
seriously.
in it.
Wow,
Yeah, 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 yeah.
Yeah.
They have coaching, they have psychologists and whatever. Like
my
full
goodness.
Actually, they
full
did the
setup.
same thing to multiple countries. Optic Gaming. They even
Yeah,
had US roster. I think Jordan. I think
They
UAE. I
were
think
they
so.
cheating there
yeah.
too?
No, no,
No, no,
no.
no.
Because of
They
this
were not
guy,
cheating,
all the
man. Like,
organizations got shut down.
yeah, yeah,
Oh,
yeah.
okay.
Like one guy, Indian guy, he
Yeah.
went to basically like a land
Zoe
tournament, and
Extreme
he
Land
was, yeah, yeah, and
2018,
he was cheating,
2019
and he
land.
got caught. He
Ah,
was
okay.
using something known as word.exe. He was
EXE.
Did
like
did
hiding
he
in that
take some
word.
help from Catchy? We might know, like Catchy does this kind of stuff, right? Like misdemeanors and whatnot. So,
Maybe that's why he's salty about esports. He doesn't want to talk about
Uh,
esports. Maybe.
Catchy,
Catchy, do
are
you
you
wanna?
Forsaken? Is this Forsaken under the
Can you
helmet?
clarify? I can't
You
get
cannot
that.
tell us
Okay,
anything. You
okay.
won't reveal us anything.
Oh
Not
my
for today.
God.
Maybe for our Patreon audience, like they might give us like if you subscribe and give us some good like likes, we might reveal like Catchy's dark secrets.
Yeah, man. Like, but like esports is booming, I guess. But like I
Right.
don't like. I basically stopped playing all the games because like I
Mhm.
felt it was getting too toxic or like too woke for me, I guess, to handle.
What's the
People were like
situation
sort
with
of.
being games being woke?
No, I don't
Uh,
like I basically like stopped playing because people were too toxic. There was a cheating scene in India. Basically, people were cheating too
uh,
much, hackers. So then I switched to like just watching the game, like watch pro players compete basically. And then everything was like it was going nicely, but then people started taking offense on you can't abuse the other side, you can't say something, you can't be passionate. So
Like
without
what kind of
that, the games feel a bit boring, man.
how would you sledge Wampus in your own language?
Like I don't know, and it's like people say something like GG. Like in India, they use slangs like kalana and whatever.
What
NHK,
Nahi
what's
Naeem.
ho raha hai kya, yeah.
what's wrong with Kalana?
It's like people take offense, man. Like people, like there's like Counter Strike. Like you need to plant a certain thing that goes boom. So
Yeah.
if you don't plant that, the mission is not possible basically. So
Okay.
if you say something to a guy, like play well, do this, people take offense and they think I won't plant the shit that goes boom, and then you can't basically win the round. Then that makes no sense. Then the whole
Ah,
in time investment of that you're doing to
attitude
make your
problem.
mood uplifted, that basically ruins it. Basically, it kills the whole vibe, man.
And we are vibes only podcast. Catchy, would you agree
Yeah,
with
the
that?
Right.
vibes are not good.
Catchy
Catchy
is
just
one of
wants
is some
to
one of those guys. If you ask him to do something, he will do the opposite.
do the opposite. You can't use it. Yeah,
Like in the game
Yeah.
context. Like,
yeah,
dear audience,
Yeah.
we are talking about esports. We're talking about Counter Strike, not like real life.
yeah. But
Yeah.
still beep the word, man. Still beep the word in
Eh,
there. Yeah,
we'll do it.
Yeah.
That's a beautiful cover
yeah,
right now.
yeah. Also, I guess people these days are excited for GTA 6. Yeah, leaks
Yeah.
or whatever. Yeah.
When is it releasing?
I don't
I
know.
don't know.
what's the big
I
hype
don't know.
about that game, man?
I think it's next game after I think 13 years.
Yeah.
GTA
Oh,
5
really?
released like yeah,
Oh,
GTA
it's been
5
that
released
long.
in 2014 or something. That time where 750 was a thing, 750 Ti.
Why did it take so long?
Yeah.
I think they were making
Because
a lot of money with GTA 5 online. They didn't want
also,
to
man,
stop.
you don't realize the game that they made in 2013 is
Uh,
still competing with games they make in 2024. Like it has that level of development. So people are generally just hyped about like how good they will make it with six because they do like
right.
take the efforts to the next level basically
And
and make
secondly,
like a
GTA
crazy game.
6 is they are using YCT map, GTA Vice City, if you
Yeah.
might have
Oh,
played.
okay, okay. Yeah.
So
Why is it
people are
already
pretty
famous?
excited about
So
it.
are you
Yeah,
two
yeah.
It's
both
already
like
famous.
big GTA series fans? Both of you?
Yes.
No,
Yes.
I'm not
Hmm.
really a huge fan, but like the game looks incredible. Small teaser or whatever leaks are out. Those look fire. So like
Hmm.
it will
Uh,
look amazing basically. Like it will blur the lines between gaming and reality. Like
Right.
game world and real
But
world.
that is
It will
happening,
blur
no,
the
right?
lines
Like
a
with
little.
the virtual
Mm.
reality headsets and everything. Do you guys think we are
Yeah,
getting to the stage where like the augmented reality or VR would like, just make us believe like we are, gaming in the real life rather than like, I haven't
yeah.
had my personally I haven't had experience with it, but what do you guys take on it?
I
Yeah,
think
man. Like if you like consider the pace at that we are growing the level of graphics in the games. Like Elon, I feel Elon might be right that the simulation because it feels that way basically. Like
Catchy,
you
do you think we are
see
living
a
in a
game.
simulation? Yeah. Go ahead, Wampus. We'll come back to Catchy in a bit. Catchy, hold on.
Yeah,
Yeah, Wampus, complete your thought.
yeah. So I'm just saying, like the games are growing at such a pace that it feels that within 10 years or 20 years down the line, you won't be able to tell the difference. Like what's real and what's not real, basically.
Oh my. Catchy,
Yeah.
are we living in a simulation? Since you're a mathematician.
I'm not a mathematician.
So what's the probability catching? What's the probability?
Really
Yeah,
low,
figure
I
it.
feel it's like less than 1%.
Uh,
Less than
part
one
of
percent.
part of me feels like like the Matrix, the OG Matrix was way ahead of its time, and it does feel
Yeah,
like
yeah, yeah.
certain fields, like things that are happening right now, like how we are, controlled by the algorithm, are all our lives. We could be choice is an illusion, and could be a
Yeah,
simulation. I wouldn't be surprised. But anyway, Holly and Wampus, you guys can move on about like the gaming subject.
like I think VR needs at least like 5 to 6 years to catch up because it's
yeah,
too
man.
expensive to entry is too expensive and maintenance is not possible for general people to
Yeah.
manage.
Does it give you like a
Yeah,
kind of
but
headache?
yeah, Apple. Yeah, but
Uh,
Apple has already done it, man. Like, so then Apple will like refine it a bit, and then China will make a cheaper version of it, and then it will be
yeah,
available
I
everywhere.
think that time only it will become famous. If Apple is making it will be expensive. Like
Yeah,
Yeah,
Apple's
that's
headset
by
is like
default.
$3,000-4,000, man. It's quite expensive.
yeah, but
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
it feels good, man. Like like I've seen like the Casey Neistat video on it. It feels amazing, basically. Like it is what like the future might look like, basically.
Hmm.
Like it will not be like so bulky. It will be like these goggles, like, and you just wear them naturally, and you can just see the computer screen floating on inside
Could
your
be
face.
Wampus might be doing that right now, Catchy. He may have like
Yeah,
those glasses. He's a sentient
yeah, man.
agent from the Matrix.
No, man, I am like a time traveler, man. I am a time traveler. I
Yeah,
come from the future. I'm telling you shit that I already know,
that's
basically.
cool. I thought
Yeah.
you came from the past. But anyway.
No, man.
Yeah.
I'm from the
Actually,
future. Then you like crave the past in the future. That's what I am, basically.
But I think you went too fast with that camera quality.
Yes, Catchy.
That's a good
Like
one, Catchy.
I guess Catchy.
bro, but
Catchy.
irony,
So,
the guy who don't want to come in camera, calling out other
other
guy's
people's
camera.
scams. Yeah.
Yeah, yeah.
I mean, that
It's
is
like,
Catchy for you after all, man. Like Catchy is like that's kind of
yeah.
deranged, mofo motherfucker. Ooh, yeah, hypocrite. Yeah, hypocrite. Yeah, cool.
Right,
So,
right.
so Holly, like, how's your experience been as a business owner running a gaming cafe in a place, town like where you were kind of like the entrepreneur in a way, like you are the innovator because nobody else has done those kind of things. How do you feel about taking this brave step?
I think it feels good because I have been working in gaming cafes before. So fun
Yeah.
fact, the place where I own the gaming cafe, no, there used to be one cafe called Disha Computers. So I used to run that cafe as an employee. Now I went back there and I opened my own thing over there.
No, that's quite a good
Nice,
achievement,
man.
man. You played
Yeah,
you
yeah.
did the same place. He's like
Yeah,
their audience. Not only like this guy reminds me of like a redemption
just
story, like one of the
yeah,
Govinda,
Yeah.
like who was Pele Ramu in one movie, and then like suddenly comes back 10 years later, becomes the owner of like boss, and has
right,
like
right,
50
right,
times the money, and then fires all the staff
Uh-huh.
that was working before. He's like doing a
right.
vengeance trip, man. He's a vengeance like business guy.
Redemption arc. Redemption
Redemption
arc.
arc.
Yeah,
Ah,
kind. And
yeah,
most of the customer I have met before, like they used to come
Uh,
before when there was
yeah.
one cafe. Back then it was like a computer printing shop.
so do you have like foods and stuff? Like I've
Yeah, we
heard like
have just
yeah,
snacks.
seafood.
Right now,
Yeah.
I kept chips and cool drinks, and so I partnered with one of the pizza location near our cafe.
That's a
So
nice move.
whoever comes to play, they can order pizza or they can order
Uh,
breakfast, lunch, or whatever
yeah.
they want, and they can enjoy gaming at the same time.
Yeah, man. That's the future, man. I feel like people like will like in 10 years,
Ha,
like
ha.
kids will stop all this cricket and football and whatever and be into like esports full time.
Aren't they
Because like
I
I
already?
think
see my nephews. Yeah, yeah,
Aren't they
but I
already?
already see kids, man. Like
Ah,
they don't like care about sports and whatever. Like they want like a
yeah, more or
tab or
less.
whatever, like big phone or whatever, like capable
mm,
enough, and they are just into it, man. And
yeah.
mobile
Correct.
gaming has sort of like made gaming scene in India huge, I guess. Like
And
with
and
PC, it was restricted. I mean, yeah.
and I have noticed parents coming and asking me or other cafe owners, does gaming have scope? So
Hmm.
even parents have started understanding there are some things
Yeah,
out of
yeah.
whatever the
Oh my God,
traditional
like Indian
engineering are there.
parents, man. Indian parents like
Yeah,
can't you enjoy like certain thing for just the fun of it, man? Like what the fuck? Everything has to be some kind of career. Like sorry
No,
for
yeah.
man. Like,
oh my God,
yeah,
No,
yeah.
no,
yeah.
no.
Like,
Like because kids go and tell their parents,
yeah,
"Mama,
yeah.
I want to become esports athlete. I want
Oh
to
my
go
God.
professional." So they will come
And
and
these
ask.
guys are making money, man. These guys are making serious money. Like,
Yeah,
it's
Uh,
not
but like
fun,
I
man.
always feel like, if you play a sport or any type of thing, like you do it for the fun
Yeah,
of it. Like you can be good at it at a certain time, but like, why take
yeah.
themselves so seriously? Everything that doesn't have to be like you can have become a professional.
right, right. But there are
Yeah, but
some talents, right?
Mm-hmm.
yeah,
I
yeah.
mean,
But like even if you like are a talented kid, and like you are making like 1 lakh per stream or whatever, and then so definitely your parent will say, man, like forget studying, like let's hold on studying, do the streams, like
1 lakh per stream is our
then you
revenue
sort
too,
of
right? At
yeah,
Vibecast, yeah.
that's
Yeah,
true.
exactly.
Yeah,
wait,
that's
you
Ah,
true.
guys get paid?
yeah,
Yeah,
sure,
yeah,
man. Yeah. 1 lakh.
Uh-huh.
Who
yeah,
knows, man? Like in like
After the
Vibecast.
call, we need to talk
Well,
business.
exactly.
yeah. Okay, Kachi, what do you feel? Will you make your kids an e-sport athlete?
Definitely not. Only if I have kids.
If
How
I
many
have
kids?
to,
How many kids you already got, Catchy?
None, as far as I know.
As far as
yeah,
I know, and like
yeah,
which we don't,
smart
you
answer.
probably don't wanna reveal, yeah.
Smart answer. Smart.
So
Okay, so what else?
should we move on to
Is there
cricket?
anything?
There is
Huh?
cricket, and then
Yeah,
there is a topic
yeah.
about
Let's go.
astrophysics and black holes, which Catchy was
Black
interested in.
hole.
Yeah. I
Catchy
think
is like
let's
a
speak something catch is interested.
Catchy is like a dark, deranged motherfucker. Like he wants to talk about darkness that sucks energy out of like everything, and black hole is like the epitome of that. So, Catchy, do you want to tell
Uh,
us about that, or we can move into cricket?
Forget it, man. Kohli is more important than this, man.
yeah,
Kohli,
bro.
Kohli for the win, man.
Kohli has scored a century. Finally, like
Yeah.
Yeah,
my
yeah,
prediction
yeah,
yesterday on the podcast was Kohli is going to score a century, and I'm actually been correct, proven correct.
yeah.
And like, yeah,
Right.
I feel very empowered and enabled today. Like, what else? Like, Kohli. I think
Uh-huh.
you seem to be a Kohli fan. What do you have to say
Yes,
about that?
yes. Dude, I was watching the match, while sitting in cafe, people were playing, and I was so scared that when he was at 91, he hit a
Yeah,
single,
yeah, yeah,
then
yeah.
he hit a single, then he hit every ball. I was
Did you
screaming,
see
"Oh my
like
God,
did you see the acceleration he did from 70 to 100? Like
crazy man!"
unlike a great batsman from the past, I remember
Huh.
one
Yeah.
really great batsman of the past in India. He used to, whenever he used to reach 90s or like 190s or whatnot, he would slow the game the fuck down at the cost of
Huh.
his stats, but would not like really like get the memo and like score this 100 at his own pace. By the time
Huh.
we'll
Huh.
get
Huh.
a chance to bowl out the opposition, games would end up in a draw, like all those things.
Yeah.
I noticed this
Yeah. Uh-huh.
Kohli, like basically, I don't know how many balls he took, but like when the call came, like he knew what the team needed. Like the team needed half an hour of play to finish off Australia, and
Yeah,
because
yeah.
Australians were tired, he
Hmm.
went. He hit a six straight up, like first ball of Nathan Lyon, like from 70 to 76. Then he accelerated, like hit a four, and then like suddenly like the way he was picking off runs from the acceleration between 70 to 100 was incredible. That man is, of course, is a world class batsman, and I'm really glad for him. Like he scored his another 100 against Australia. Like he's gone his confidence back. I think things are shaping up well for him.
Think so.
Yeah,
Actually, if you have noticed, he started playing sweeps, reverse sweeps, which he never did
yeah,
Yeah, he
actually.
never does
Pretty
that. Yeah,
rarely he
that's a
does.
good point.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. I saw him, doing reverse sweep. I was like, is this Kohli?
Yeah, what do you think? Is he the
yeah.
greatest Indian batsman, modern batsman?
I think so. I think so. He's the greatest.
What do you think, Wampus?
Like all time or like
Yeah,
just like
for
I
me,
think all
Sehwag
time.
is the
All
like
time.
for me, Sehwag is the greatest man.
I
Like he
think.
basically did it at a time when no one was doing it. Like, and
Hmm.
he did it with a swagger. Basically, he
Fair
played
enough.
with a swagger.
Fair enough. People have
Yeah,
Savag as like fans. Like, what about you,
yeah,
Catchy? What do you think?
I'm not sure, man. But I don't think Kohli. But yeah, Sehwag is up there. Maybe Dravid, Sehwag between them. I don't know.
Yeah.
yeah.
Probably Sehwag. Maybe. I don't know.
Ah, okay. Wow. We are
Yeah,
missing the.
We love Kohli for what he did. But
Mhm.
like before Sehwag, there was no one doing this level of craziness anywhere in India.
Sehwag was a maverick cricketer, but I think inconsistent in a way.
Uh-huh.
But
Yeah,
I think what Kohli, like,
yeah,
for me, Kohli, like, the way he differentiates is he has got the wins. He has played for the wins. Like, the teams of the past would play
yeah,
for more play for, like, okay, Sehwag was the only guy playing attacking cricket, but the other guys would be, like,
yeah,
whacking the ball around, keeping playing it safe. But Sehwag,
yeah, I
Kohli is
agree.
aggressive in his mindset. He's, as captain, also, like, he has got the most wins for an Indian captain, for example, and then also like the way he has scored it, his average is not as big as
Hmm.
high as like the greats of the past. It's also because like his approach is different. Like he goes for the wins. So that is what I
Correct.
really admire in him.
Yeah. Agreed.
Yeah,
And during the chases, dude,
Yeah,
that guy is like a
crazy.
different beast when there
agree.
is a
Yeah,
chase
And it's
in
much
line.
harder, much harder to chase than like set the target.
Uh,
Also,
the
man, I
guy,
feel like if you abuse him, he is like
Mm.
a different beast of
yeah. Honestly,
Yeah,
I was hoping Australian media to do some
yeah,
kind of, lafda so that the guy gets fired up and he'll come and
yeah,
bashing everyone.
he
yeah,
doesn't need that much because like the Indian audience or Indian fan base is already anti against him, a lot of it. So he has always has a
yeah.
stick up his ass to prove, some point to prove.
But that's a bit
Kind
weird,
of.
man. Like why are we anti-Kohli so much these days? Like we
Uh,
used to, like we need to love him, man. Like
Indian
Right.
we love
audience,
Kohli.
like I don't know, Indian cricket fans like very like क्या बोलते हैं, I don't have the right word for it, but they are very like fickle. They
Right.
need
Yeah,
instant wins because we're the best team in the world. We want like win. We want to win everything all the time. Like we want our players to score like at X amount of strike rate and score hundreds as well, which is impossible to do. Like it's like people think it's gamified, right? Like we were discussing games, right? Like every ball, like if you play a cricket game on a system on a like a computer or app, like you hit six every ball. But that's how they think like nowadays. They don't
yeah.
understand like the
But
difficulties of
man,
yeah.
Like Kohli or any legend for any team is like you can like not compare him directly, but you can say like he's like a Messi-esque player. Like that he can turn it around, change the game basically
Oh
with
yeah,
his like
Right.
skill. So
he
you need to
won.
carry, like you need to take the not so consistent form like for that level of class. Like if he plays, we win basically.
Yeah, exactly,
You need
and
to take that, no?
exactly, and he's like a marquee player. Like he's one of the world class players.
Yeah,
He won us the World Cup final, for example, in T20.
yeah,
Before that, like if you look back last year World Cup, like he scored like five or six hundreds in that tournament
yeah,
itself. He was on fire. If only he hadn't missed that ball again in the final, I bet like our
yeah,
score would have been different. That maybe the
yeah.
outcome of the match would have been different. So
Yes,
Kohli
man.
is,
Like if
yeah.
Kohli was present with KL Rahul would have batted more freely. He would not have been scared so much.
Yeah,
He
Like
was
things would
very
have been different.
unlucky, dude, that game.
yeah.
Yeah,
Rahul is like he played like a good test match innings in a one day World Cup final. That we have to,
yeah,
Yeah.
really.
man. I guess that's what we are doing, man. Like we are playing one day like test innings in like T20 whatever, and like
But I
T20
think
scores in test matches whatever.
in case of KL, it feels like he didn't had that much confidence in the World Cup final. He was afraid to do any move.
Man, like if
Yeah.
you're afraid,
Like,
like I mean, it's the final, right? Like it's the last game knockout. Like
uh,
you have to play, right?
uh,
But he really like
right.
I think killed the momentum of the team. I mean, I think the game. But anyway,
Yeah, but
Then again,
right now he's
Australian
doing
field
fine,
set
man.
was
Right
crazy.
now he's doing great. Kale did great today.
yeah, yeah.
Yeah, yeah.
I guess he's
Today
more
his innings
more
was
more suited to maybe test
beautiful.
environment. Maybe.
Yeah,
Right.
maybe like we are making the pitches too spinny, man. Like we are digging too many holes in the pitch, and then basically no one can bat or play on these wickets.
Yeah, yeah. Now
Like,
like
I don't want
like
to, yeah, so honestly.
India has world-class batters, but like like the
Yeah.
conference has been shut down by the pitches. But yeah, it's another big debate, I guess. But
Mm.
fantastic job by Kohli, like he got 100, and then Bumrah finishing off
Yeah.
Australia in the
Also,
night.
man, that you are
Then
forgetting that guy,
Jaiswal,
man. Jaiswal,
Jaiswal,
yes, man. For you're forgetting the
bro,
main guy, man. That
Just
guy is
that was the
crazy.
yeah,
crazy
That story is
innings.
crazy. Yeah.
yeah. The guy used to
Yeah.
sleep in a tent, and then and then from there, like he's just one of the incredible talent that we found. I think Jaiswal would probably be one of
Yeah.
the best batsmen in the world in the next coming years, and I think he's gonna show us his true
Right,
potential. So, hats off. India is in good
Yeah.
hands, Indian cricket, in that respect.
right.
Agree.
Actually, people were doubting him that that guy can only score in India. He will be exposed in Australia. Yada
Yeah,
yada yada
they're
yada.
all like haters. Like, these people are like, I just get suck, sick of these armchair critics because like they always talk nonsensical takes.
Uh,
Like I today I saw
uh-huh.
like some guys were debating about like Bumrah should have declared at 95 because he had no like strength to do it because like it was Kohli. That was just nonsensical. You want your best batsman to be
But
in form.
why are people critiquing and not enjoying? You
Right,
can simply
right.
enjoy the game, no? Like
चूतियों की
watch
आदत
it,
होती है
enjoy it.
बकचोदी करने की like they have to like
Uh,
have some do something like that.
I don't know, man. Like people are complaining too much, like being the coach. If you are like such a good coach, somebody might be coming and asking your advice, no? Like just enjoy the game, man.
Agree?
Like I don't
People
know,
don't do
someone
that.
said it, yeah. Like people were fighting over
Right.
Messi and Ronaldo all the time. Some commentator basically, I guess Peter Drury said it. Like enjoy them play, man. Like and enjoy watching them play. Like soon you won't get them to
Yeah,
watch
exactly. Like
them
that's
live
what
anymore.
Right,
the deal
right.
is. Like they don't understand it. Like they're super impatient.
Yeah,
And one more thing, next test, Rohit Sharma will be joining the team. What do you think? Where will he play?
I guess open.
But if he opens, then again, right now it's
KL
working.
Rahul, yeah,
KL and this guy. Now KL again will be sent to what, 5 down, 6 down, or something. Then
yeah,
again, the team composition will go down. Who will they remove?
yeah. Maybe they can do
Um,
no like push Kohli one down and Rohit Sharma second down.
I think what they think one probable way they might
Not sure.
think
Yeah.
fix it is like Rohit probably will open. KL comes in like at the one down, and then
One
like
down.
Hmm.
and then Kohli takes his spot. I think Padikkal didn't really perform like at number three, so that's might be
Yeah.
they will
Yeah.
probably
South.
keep Rahul like, but they might not keep Padikkal for the next test.
Yeah, definitely. They're definitely keeping Rahul, man.
Yeah.
Rahul, Jaiswal are like fixed, man. Like that.
Yeah, and then like when Shubman Gill comes back, then it might be another story, but we'll see about that.
Yeah, so it's good to have options, man. Like it's better to have options. Like
Yeah, yeah.
imagine we had like three more Bumrahs.
But that
I
So
think
in
like
in
India, after
test match
playing for
gets over
almost
in like
100,
one day. Yeah.
yeah, 100 years of playing Test cricket, we have unearthed one Bumrah. Yeah, like we have never had like great fast bowlers ever in our
Yeah.
like country, but like now
But
we
right
do.
now they are coming, man. They are coming. I feel.
Yeah, yeah,
bro,
they,
this
Starting
guy
start
Harshit
pulling.
Rana did well. I think this guy is also doing well.
yeah,
What's
yeah.
his name?
Akashdeep is doing well. I guess.
Ah, yeah, Arshdeep.
Yeah.
Then
No,
uh,
Akashdeep.
uh,
Yeah.
he's not Arshdeep.
And there is one Arshdeep. There is one Akashdeep also.
Okay, okay, okay.
Yeah, those
I'm
are
talking
guys,
about
good
that
guys.
left arm pace bowler. He's Arshdeep, no?
No, that
Yeah,
yes.
but he
Akashdeep is
plays
doing
more
well.
in white ball cricket though.
Right, right.
Yeah.
And Siraj is bowling good.
Yeah,
This
Siraj. Yeah.
even Harshit Rana is doing well.
Also, I guess Iceman told me about some guy known as Umran Malik. I might be wrong on the name,
No, Mayank
but
Yadav.
he was fast. Yeah. No, Umran Malik.
That fast bowler, 150. The
Yeah,
guy
yeah,
who.
No,
yeah.
that's Mayank Yadav.
That's
No, no,
Mayank
no.
Yadav?
Umran Malik was hitting
No, Umran
150.
was 150. Mayank also bowls on.
I think he plays for SRH, if I'm not wrong.
Oh, okay, okay.
Kashmiri guy. Yeah.
I'm not aware of that guy, but yeah.
Yeah, that guy was hitting 153, 152s.
Yeah. Guys are coming, man. Fasties are coming.
Right, right, right.
Yeah. So let's see. I guess by lunch tomorrow we'll be done. I guess with the cricket.
I hope if Smith and Labuschagne, you know, things of
Yeah.
sticking around, then it can be interesting.
Can they score so much? No, I don't think that.
I think
I think
India's in
Pakistan scored 440 odd runs in fourth innings in the
three
same
down, man. Like
stadium.
there's no pay, there's no chance like Australia's winning that test match. Yeah, they're gonna
Yeah,
be wrapped up like in 2 sessions tomorrow.
Agreed, agreed.
let's see how it's gonna pan out.
Let's see, man. India is doing well.
Yeah,
Let's win 5-0 the whole series. Go win whatever tournament.
We'll see what
yeah,
happens.
yeah.
We'll see what happens. Like let's not get overawed, but like yeah, that's a good
Right.
start.
One
Ride the
test at
hype,
a
man.
time.
Ride the hype. Enjoy the hype,
Yeah,
basically.
exactly. Enjoy the hype, guys.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
I don't know if you guys have any other burning questions. Like we pretty much wrapped up all the discussions of topic we wanted to discuss. Catchy's really happy that
Yes,
he's
man.
back in
Let's
his yeah.
wear
Catchy's
an helmet.
yeah without his helmet, and then he's happy. Yeah, he's happy that he's back in his like whatever homeland he is in, and not in like the cusp of Holy De Melo. Holy, it was a wonderful chat with you. Any last
Agreed,
words?
agreed. Why
Ye-
last, man? Like, come again, man. Like,
Yeah,
keep
yeah,
coming.
but like for today, like any last words?
I think I enjoyed the podcast. Spending time with you guys. It was really fun. Roasting Catchy and
Yeah.
talking about esports and talking about
We roasted you too,
cricket.
man. We called you a classist person. You put like Achi on the floor, and you all don't know. We did. You may have done some things we don't really know about. So we don't want to alert the authorities yet. But like, we are okay. We tolerate you. How about that?
Yeah, yeah, yeah. It was pretty fun, and we discussed about the things which excites me. For example,
Yeah.
esports and cricket. So it had been pretty fun journey.
Yeah.
I hope I
Great.
can come back again in the next
You will.
podcast.
Sure, we will. Kachi, are you a happy camper now?
Yeah.
This was your favorite podcast episode. No neck
Over here.
pains, no head pains. Much
The
better,
least
much
painful
better.
episode.
I feel Kachi is
No, but
emancipated.
yeah, that's emancipation of catchy.
Yeah,
As
this is the episode
as
where
per
we emancipated
stop
him.
recording. Yeah.
All right, guys.
Do we do a face reveal?
On this note, we end this podcast.
Yeah.
It was a wonderful episode.
Bye bye.
Well,
Bye.